What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. Today, ladies and gentlemen, man, this 7-Eleven coffee starting to taste like yellow bag. But anyways, today we're going to be reacting to the reunion for 60 Days In Season 7. All the participants have left jail. Now it's time for them to speak their mind. And boy, does it get juicy. We're definitely got to whip out the Lockdown Leopards for this one. But as always, if you're new to the channel and enjoy all things lockup related, this is where you want to be. Trust me, this is where you want to be. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and check out the playlist I created with over 1,300 videos for you to choose from. So like I said, these participants are going to be venting a bit on the show, and really the best parts of it is Carlos and Lucky Chucky going at it. Mr. Carlos here got kicked off the program for popping a pill that wasn't his. And Mr. Lucky Chucky here, he did like freaking 32 years in prison, something like that, I don't know, maybe like 8. But he couldn't even make the damn 60 days. He said it was pure treachery. Come on, old Chucky, I could do 60 days on the toilet naked. Just pump me some trays and canteen, I'm good.
Darius does not agree.
From the outside looking in, I see why the sheriff did it. But from the inside, I don't think Carlos was losing himself.
But you gotta remember, the drug problem in this country, you got pills nowadays, they're prescribed to people for a reason. There could also be pills in there that are laced with fentanyl. And if he's not naturally taking pills in the outside world, but he's in jail now taking a pill, apparently he's not thinking right. So
Chucky already carrying the shit out of Carlos. Look, these guys been beefing. Right, so he's over here saying that Carlos is pretty much a damn maniac. You don't pop pills on the street, but you go to jail and start popping them. You've got some mental issues, old Carlos. Damn, Chucky coming out strong, ain't he? Bobby, Chucky is not your second cousin. Stop.
So it's a good thing you did pull him, because what if that particular pill had fentanyl in it and
What do you guys think?
He shouldn't have took the pill, but hey,
Shouldn't have taken the pill, but hey, it is what it is. We do it sometimes.
He shouldn't have took the pill, but hey, that's what.
Hey, no disrespect, but ever since I first seen this lady's face, she reminds me every single time of Rabbit from APS. No disrespect, like I said, but they could seriously be twins.
I was watching this show in prison 5 years ago, you know what I mean?
Okay,
so
here we go with
I wanted
Chucky.
to make sure that I went on this show not to be labeled as telling on anybody. I went in there to analyze that jail and what they're doing right or wrong, and what I seen was deplorable. The nutritional value.
Oh man, when an inmate starts using words like deplorable, it's about to go down. What was deplorable, Chucky?
The nutritional values of an individual, from the milk to the fruit, is vital. You know what I mean? I never seen a fresh fruit or canned fruit the whole time there. You got guys walking around picking through the garbage. You got guys walking around. I never seen a grown man pick through the garbage in my life in any prisoner jail I've ever been to.
Well, I have, Mr. Chucky. We call them seagulls, and we used to look forward to the end of chow to see these guys go through all the old trays and trash cans because we'd start hitting them with the gull sounds. Gull! That's not even really a seagull. People say it's more like crow. One time I threw a whole chicken breast bone off the balcony in the ocean front, and a seagull caught that money.
And then shaving on an individual, let a man shave, man. You gonna let a man go in front of a judge and go to his family on a visit. The man ain't had a haircut or shaved, looks like damn Neanderthal.
So that's a long list.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
She's coming to maintain order here. Like, come on, bro. We can't tell them everything about what's really going on in jail. But they're valid, right? We should be able to shave and stuff like that when we need to and get fresh fruit and veggies. But people do a lot of wild stuff with them razor blades in jail. I mean, I did a story the other day where a dude hacked off his own manhood. So, you gotta handle them razors a different kind of way in lockup. And that means sometimes you're not gonna get a shave for your visit. But if you're going to court, you should definitely, and some jails usually do, if you ask, bring you a razor before court. So it does happen, just probably not in this place.
I like to break it down. I talk too much. I talk too much, though, right?
That's okay. I appreciate that. I want to give the sheriff a moment to respond.
People laugh about this.
Ooh.
Everybody up here is laughing. You know, there's one time I really ain't laughed yet, right? Because I take this seriously.
Yeah,
I care about what's
laughing.
I'm saying just like jokes and comments and like that. I take this very.
But when you say everybody, and when you
So-
say everybody, this is everybody.
Look, both of y'all quit the program. Y'all shouldn't be able to put your 2 cents into nothing anyway. If you're to ask me, I don't know. But then again, if they didn't have Chucky on here, it'd probably be boring as hell.
Like I said, I'm not here to have a good time. I serve a purpose here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I serve a purpose here. You know what I mean? I'm not having a
We're here having a good time.
And then this is the thing, you're being irrational.
I think you're here to show out.
I ain't showing. I can show out in the street. I'll go out on Cicero Avenue. I go on 87th. I ain't got to show out right here. I'll go out the lounge and show out.
Hey, guys. Hey,
Come on now, you know what? One thing I was concerned about was if somebody came at me the wrong way when I was in there, because I would have handled it accordingly. But I was always going to give an individual respect. If somebody came at me wrong, I was going to give them respect. But as soon as I walked in the unit, this man looks at me and he's like, Lucky Chucky. I thought my cover was blown within the first minute of being on the unit. I'm like, here we go.
And that's true. Carlos here, when he first seen Mr. Lucky Chucky come through, he kind of got starstruck. He seen him from TikTok. He knew who he was. So he should have known that he was a participant in the program. And he probably did, but he didn't give a damn. He went out there and started putting him on blast. This Lucky Chucky from TikTok, when he was supposed to be going in undercover as Chase.
And then he went around telling people, oh, I follow him on Instagram, Lucky Chucky, and my name's supposed to be Chase. So from the moment I walked in there, it almost seemed like this whole show was like a game.
Everything you do is a game.
All
right, everything, hold on.
You're the
I'm
one
talking.
that's a game. I'm
Pay
gonna expose him too.
Pay attention when I'm talking. Pay attention to when I'm talking. I'm not built like that. You're not built like that.
Excuse
You're not built
me.
like that.
Hey.
Hey, we ain't doing that, dude.
Like that.
Carlos. Hello.
Yeah,
Hey.
We'll see.
Carlos.
We'll see.
Carlos. Guys.
You're not built.
Guys.
Hear this man, he tried to come at me like that,
Guys.
like he tough or something, man. Say that for somewhere else, man.
You ain't built, Chucky. Carlos loving this, right?
So now at this point, everything that you said that you want to do, you're killing it.
Not me.
No, listen to me.
I'm gonna tell you why, too. Let's just
But I
continue.
want you to listen to me, brother. I want you to process this.
I apologize.
The purpose of you all coming back in is to try to influence and change lives. You kill that in 30 seconds by doing this. If you do this right here, it negates everything we tried to do. Are you being an inmate while being released? If I'm still an inmate while being released, will you always be incarcerated to yourself?
That, sir, was a damn good piece.
If I'm still an inmate while being released, will you always be incarcerated to yourself?
Wow. You know, when I first started doing interviews and there was beefs jumping back and forth with individuals, that's what I told them. I said, hey, man, stop living like you're in prison. You might be dealing with individuals that's been in prison, but this ain't prison no more. This is a whole different board game.
Nobody cares about you trying to beef with somebody else. Nobody cares about it.
That wasn't my intentions.
But it's here now. It's center stage, and we don't have time for that.
I just want to know, why would you say Lucky Chucky? If you knew that all the participants weren't supposed to know each other, what would make you point me out like that? When you know you weren't supposed to do that.
You asked a question, let him answer it. Let him answer it.
I'm going to answer that question. I'm going to answer that question.
No, answer the question,
Right.
please.
Why that? Because that's all I knew you by. That's all I knew you by. I only addressed you as Lucky Chucky. I didn't know you by Chase. I didn't know you by Chase. Everybody that sees you, they know you by Lucky Chucky.
So there was no moment when you saw him that you thought, oh, this could be a guy who's a participant in the program.
I knew he was a participant because he has no reason to be in
So
Atlanta.
why would you point me out, though, if they knew
It just slipped out. You know what? At the end of the day,
First, he said, I didn't know his name. All I knew him by was Lucky Chucky. But now he's saying that it slipped out. He should have just said that from the beginning. But I think personally that he intentionally did to put old Chucky on blast.
you're reacting like that, and you said it because of the public, and you are recognized on TikTok. So you feeling right now that you got to defend yourself because all the followings and all the people that know you are going to look at you as weak.
Let's move on if we can.
Did he strike a nerve?
This is more along the lines to keep credibility on your end.
Carlos.
No, this is just facts of the matter.
Guys, honestly, when I call your name, I need you to stop talking. Okay?
No disrespect to you.
No, you are disrespecting me because you're talking over me. That literally is the definition of disrespecting me. So stop it.
You know, and at the end of the day, man, Henry County Jail is nothing. I've been to Rikers and all that. You wouldn't last, homie.
Yeah, I wouldn't last. I was hoping we go to Rikers. I actually asked them.
Guys.
Yeah.
Come on, Chucky. You quit the cupcake trail. You think you're gonna survive in Rikers? He probably could if he had to, but since he has a choice, he could quit the program, he would have quit that shit too. But look, this is more authentic of a feel to me than them actually being in jail. I feel like this is completely 100% raw reality TV. because they're interrupting the host and all that stuff. She's like, man, you're disrespecting Carrie and me. And they don't care. They're like, all right, I'll stop, and then go right back into another mix.
You know what we're not going to do,
but you lasted
guys.
there, tough guy, right?
Gentlemen,
again,
don't overtalk me,
guys.
Guys,
I got a gay bone in my body. You know, y'all get on like that, but not like me.
You mad?
Chase, I need you to stop. I need you to stop talking when I'm speaking, please. Both of you. Carlos, I'm over here.
He's over there blowing kisses at me.
Chase.
Your blood is boiling. I'm renting space in your head.
Guys.
My kid's gonna be watching this.
Look like a little stool pigeon, you know what I mean?
Stop acting what?
Look like a little stool pigeon, you know what I mean? Stool pigeon, you know what I mean?
Oh, this shit making me feel weird inside.
Look like a little stool pigeon, you know what I mean?
How my taste, bro? How my taste? How my taste?
You an old bitch.
Chase.
Why are you so?
Why are you so mad? Blowing
Guys.
kisses at me and
You so mad?
you know what I mean?
Why you so
Shut
mad?
it.
Tap out.
Carlos.
Chucky ain't like that. Yeah, like that.
I'd
What's
like
the difference?
to hear from the sheriff
clown.
now.
That's the difference. No, I'm for real.
Guys.
You're a clown.
I'm for real.
You're a clown.
Oh my God, you guys are a lot of work. Sheriff,
That's what happens when you get, you know, a real one.
Chase, shut up for a second, please. Literally.
That's what happens when you get a real one.